They always say everything happens for a reason, right? Like every heartbreak is just a setup for something bigger. But what if it just leaves you empty? What if the price of the lesson was just too high? Yeah, let's talk about it. Thanks for the lessons, God, I hated them. You tore my world apart to see how the pieces spin. Now I'm sitting in the dark, wondering where you went and I begin. You called it growth, but it just feels like sin. Yeah, thanks for the lessons. I hated every single one of them. Look, I'm staring at the ceiling at 4 in the morning, playing the moments you left without warning. You said that we fractured so I could find healing, but you left me numb and tired, least of my feeling. How is it fair that you walk away clean? I'm trapped in the static, a broken down dream. I learned how to hide all the tears in my eyes. I learned how to spot all the beautiful lies. I learned that the people who promise they'll stay are always the first ones to pack up and drift away. Is that the maturity you wanted from me? To look at the world and see pure misery. You made me a soldier, but I didn't want war. I just wanted the love that we had once before. Thanks for the lessons, God, I hated them. You tore my world apart just to see how the pieces spin. Now I'm sitting in the dark, wondering where and when the night began. You called it growth, but it just feels like sin. Yeah, thanks for the lessons. I hated every single one of them. And the worst part of it all, I'm supposed to be grateful. Grateful for the nights that my stomach was painful. Grateful for the trust that's deeply embedded. Walking down paths that I completely dreaded. You taught me how to bleed, yeah, you taught me how to lose. Left me with these scars that I didn't get to choose. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, that's a lie they tell the weak. Cause I never felt smaller than when I've tried to speak. I know how to survive now, I know how to lock the door, but I forgot how to let someone in anymore. So congrats on the education. You were a cruel professor, left my heart in the trash, didn't leave a return address. I learned how to breathe with the weight on my chest. I learned that your goodbye was meant for the best. But I hate who I am since you walked out that door. Cause the person who trusted is gone evermore. Yeah, they're gone, slowly fading. God, I hate it. You tore my world apart just to see how the pieces spin. Now I'm sitting in the dark, wondering where you end and I begin. You called it growth, but it just feels like sin. Yeah, thanks for the lessons. I hated every single one of them. I'm stronger now. I guess that's what they wanted. But I would give up all this wisdom just to have my innocence back. Just to have you back. Be slow, move through. Thanks for nothing. I saw the picture you posted today. You looked happy. Really happy. But then I looked closer at the person standing next to you. Same haircut, same style, even the same smile. You told everyone I was completely irreplaceable. But it looks like you just found a replica. Your new best friend looks just like me. You replaced my love with a counterfeit face, trying to erase me but keep in my place. You hold their hand in the very same street, copy and paste till the cycle's complete. You told me our love was a rarity, so why does your new best friend look just like me? Yeah, why do they look just like me? Look, it's a strange kind of trauma when you look at a screen and see a ghost of yourself in a place you should have been. They wear the same jackets, they talk the same way. Did you give them the script of the things I used to say? It's like you wanted the package but hated the soul, so you found a new actor to play out my role. I'm staring at the facial structure, checking the eyes, drowning in a sea of your psychological lies. Am I crazy for thinking that you're hunting for clones, leaving me broken and staring at phones? You didn't wanna lose me, you just wanted a version you could control without any exertion, a perfect reflection with none of my flaws, while I sit in the dark and applaud your applause. You replaced my love with a counterfeit face, trying to erase me but keep in my place. You hold their hand in the very same street, copy and paste till the cycle's complete. You told me your love was a rarity, so why does your new best friend look just like me? And that's the part that really messes with my head. Are you thinking of me when you're lying in bed? When you look at their face in the dim twilight, does my memory haunt you in the middle of the night? You're trying to build a bridge back to what we used to be by dating someone else who is a shadow of me. It's a cheap imitation, a carbon copy design, but you're crossing a boundary and stepping over the line. I spent years giving you my identity and style, just for you to go and source it out across the aisle. You didn't move on, no, you just hit repeat, left me shattered in pieces on a one-way street. I'm an original painting that you try to redraw, but a copy will always have a visible flaw. I'm the blueprint you kept, the promise you stepped. You're searching for me and everybody you meet, but you're just staring at a counterfeit cheek. They have my face, but they don't have my face. Replace my love with a counterfeit face, saying to erase me but keep in my place. You hold their hand in the very same street, copy and paste till the cycle's complete. You told me your love was a rarity, so why does your new best friend look just like me? Yeah, why do they look just like me? I hope they make you happy. I really do. But every time you look at them, just remember who you're actually looking for. Have fun with my ghosts. Very slow, VPA 62 BPM. While I was standing in the shadows, fading into doom, you gave them all the warmth that I begged for every day. Yeah, I loved you, but you never looked at me that way. No, you never looked at me that way. Look, I became a ghost in my own apartment, trying to figure out where your heart went. I dressed up, changed my hair, spoke a little softer, chased after the ghost of your rare laughter. But your eyes were always locked on a different screen, living in a world where I couldn't be seen. It's a violent kind of silence when we're sharing a bed, and I'm competing with the memories inside of your head. I was your safety net, your convenience, you're okay, while you were dreaming of a love that was miles away. I memorized the shape of your face when you're detached, hoping for a spark that we never could match. You gave me your presence, but you withheld your soul, left me with a half-love that could never make me whole. I watch your eyes light up for strangers in the room, while I was standing in the shadows, fading into doom. You gave them all the warmth that I begged for every day. Yeah, I loved you, but you never looked at me that way. No, you never looked at me that way. And that's the part that keeps me awake at 3 a.m. Seeing how you look at pictures of him or them. That look of pure wonder, that look of desire, the kind of glance that sets a cold heart on fire. I never got that, not even for a second. I was just a temporary fix, I reckon. A placeholder keeping the passenger seat warm, a quiet harbor while you waited out your personal storm. Now the storm is gone and you're walking out the door, and I'm left wondering what I was even fighting for. How do I heal from a love that wasn't mine to keep? How do I stop seeing your blank stare when I sleep? You didn't break my heart by yelling or slamming doors. You broke it by showing me that your eyes were never you. I gave you my best years. You gave me your blind spot. I gave you my whole world. You gave me what you forgot. And it kills me. It absolutely kills me. Ooh. I watch your eyes light up for strangers in the room, while I was standing in the shadows, fading into doom. You gave them all the warmth that I begged for every day. Yeah, I loved you, but you never looked at me that way. No, you never looked at me that way. I saw you look at them today, the way I always wanted you to look at me. Beautiful, it really was. I just wish I was the one who made you smile like that. Very slow, first to Friday. Hey, they always tell you to chase the spark, find someone who sets your soul on fire. But nobody tells you what happens when the fire burns out, and you're just left standing in the ashes. The fire is gone, but the burn remains. Heavy low wind. We burn so bright, we lit up the dark. But fire is cruel, it tears you apart. Now the flame is dead and the nights are so cold. I'm holding the ghost of a hand I can't hold. You call it a memory, you call it a start, but the spark left a scar. Yeah, the spark left a scar. Yeah. We were a match made in heaven, or so I believed. But the smoke got so thick that I couldn't breathe. I remember the friction, the instant attraction, the way that your smile caused a chemical reaction. But lightning don't strike in the same place twice, and loving you meant that I paid the whole price. You were a beautiful wildfire, raging inside, burning down every single place I could hide. Now I'm looking at my skin, looking at my chest, trying to heal from what you call the best. It's a deep-seated ache, it's a permanent mark, a permanent reminder of a temporary spark. I'm picking up pieces of charred up remains while you're out there living untouched by the pain. We burn so bright, we lit up the dark, but fire is cruel, it tears you apart. Now the flame is dead, and the nights are so cold. I'm holding the ghost of a hand I can't hold. You call it a memory, you call it a star, but the spark left a scar. Yeah, the spark left a scar. And the hardest part is the scars don't fade easy. They throb in the winter when the air gets all breezy. I pass by the places where we used to ignite. Now they're just cold corners in the middle of the night. You walked away clean, didn't sing a single word, while I'm trapped in the furnace of the things that you said. I'll love you forever, that was fuel for the blaze. Now it's just charcoal blinding my gaze. People ask why I'm guarded, why I keep to myself, why I put all my feelings way up on the shelf. It's cause I'm terrified of warmth, I'm terrified of the light. I'd rather stay frozen than burn up tonight. You left me disfigured in places unseen, a casualty of what we used to mean. Smoke in my lungs, ash on my tongue. Look what you did to the boy who was young. I used to love the light. Now I just pray for the night, cause the dark doesn't burn, it just lets me hurt. We burn so bright, we lit up the dark, but fire is cruel, it tears you apart. Now the flame is dead, and the nights are so cold. I'm holding the ghost of a hand I can't hold. You call it a memory, you call it a star, but the spark left a scar. Yeah, the spark left a scar. They say time heals all wounds, but they lie. Some things just change shape. I'm still burned. You're just a Slowbridge River, distant cell phone, vibration sound effect, heavy underwater bay. It's crazy how 3 dots can make your heart stop, and then nothing, just a gray bubble sitting on a screen. I'm pouring my soul out into a digital void, and you're just not there. I'll just ask and know why. I'm screaming my heart out through a glass screen, sending you love that you never seen. It's getting so cold, typing till the night falls. I thought I loved a person, but I'm just texting a wall. Yeah, I'm just texting a wall. mistaken, just wondering what's next. You used to reply before I could even finish. Now I watch all of our history diminish. I'm looking at your name, the top of the chat, remembering when we used to stay up and mad about our whole future, the things we would do. Now I'm just looking at pictures of you. Are you deleting the thread or just leaving it? Do you scroll past my pain like you don't even care? It's a different kind of torture, this digital ghosting. While I'm drowning in silence, you're out there just on a ball through a glass screen, sending you love that you never seen. It's getting so cold, typing till the night falls. I thought I loved a person, but I'm just texting a wall. Battery's dying, and honestly so am I. Staring at the screen, waiting for a simple hi. I rewrite the sentences, backspace the truth, trying to find words that might matter to you. Should I act like I'm fine? Should I double text? Or should I accept that I'm completely crossed out next? You turned in a brick, you turned in a stone, leaving me broken and holding my phone. The screen light is bleeding right into my eyes, mirroring all of these pixelated lies. You used to be my shelter, my ultimate home. Now you're a barrier keeping me alone. I'm talking to a shadow, I'm begging a shadow, fighting a war that I lost in the battle. Green bubbles, blue bubbles, knowing nothing at all. Just a cold shoulder, a permanent stall. I typed out I miss you, but we deleted it fast. Cause what is a present to someone in the past? You're gone, and the screen goes black. I'm screaming my heart out through a glass screen. I'm sending you love that you've never seen. It's getting so cold, typing till the night falls. I thought I loved a person, but I'm just texting a wall. Yeah, I'm just texting a wall. I finally locked my phone, put it face down on the desk, because I realized silence is your answer, and it's loud enough. I was willing to go down with the ship. I was afraid to fight for us, even when there was nothing left to fight for. But while I was anchoring us down, you were already looking for an escape. I stayed with you straight. I stood in the pouring rain, holding the door, but you crossed the line, wanting something more. I kept my promise, I gave you my all. I built up a home, you built up a wall. I stayed through the dark, prayed you would stay, but you drifted away. Get you straight. I sat on the edge of the bed of the sunrise, blinding myself the truth in your dark eyes. I was committed, I put in the mileage while you were out there rewriting our timeline. Every single text you hit with the screen down, every single lie that is on in this town. I was the fool who believed in your forever, weathering storms just to keep us together. I chose you over my peace and my sanity. You chose an ego trip feeding your vanity. How do you look at a person who carried you, treat them like trash when they wanted to marry you? I was your anchor, I held down the foundation. You let me drown in without hesitation. I stood in a pouring rain, holding the door, crossed the line, wanted something more. I kept my promise, I gave you my all. I built up a home, you built up a wall. I stayed through the dark, prayed you would stay, but you drifted away. And it's the betrayal that sits in my chest now, wondering how someone else your best now. I gave you my loyalty, pure and untainted. They gave you a masterpiece, look what you painted. A canvas of hurt and a landscape of lies, watching the love complete die in your eyes. You wandered off looking something that's new, while I was right here just perfecting my you. I stayed when it hurt, I stayed when we broke. You treated our bond like a temporary joke. Now I'm looking in the mess that you made, watching my trust complete fade in the shades. You didn't just leave, no, you tore me apart, left a loyal soul with a shattered up heart. Loyalty killed me, your absence fulfilled me. I was the one who was willing to bleed, you were the one who just followed your greed. I stayed, I stood in the pouring rain, holding the door, while you crossed the line, wanted something more. I kept my promise, I gave you my all. I built up a home, you built up a wall. I stayed through the dark, prayed you would stay, but you drifted away. Yeah, you strayed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They say loyalty is a rare royalty, but in the end, it just made me a victim. I stood my ground, and you ran. I stood in the pouring rain, holding the door, while you crossed the line, wanted something more. I kept my promise, I gave you my all. I built up a home, built up a wall. I stayed through the dark, prayed you would stay, but you drifted away. Yeah, you strayed. Yeah. They say loyalty is a rare royalty, but in the end, it just made me a victim. I stood my ground, and you ran.
Tempo, very slow.
Isolated jazz guitar chords drenched in echo, heavy dragging 808 bass, faint sound of glass clinking, vinyl static texture. Saturday how things balance out, isn't it? I bought a $10 bottle just to numb the ache. The price I'm paying right now, man, it's costing me everything I have left inside. Pouring out my soul for someone who didn't even care to look. Cheap wine and expensive tears, drinking cheap wine from a plastic cup, crying expensive tears, cause I can't give up. I spent all my love on a phantom heart. Now I'm paying the price as I fall apart. A $10 bottle to forget your name, but $1 million heartbreak is playing this game. Yeah. Look, the liquid is red but my soul is just blue, staring at the stain on the rug from you. A cheap vintage blend to erase all the years, but it only brings out the expensive tears. I traded my peace for a love that was hollow. Now I got a bitter burning pill I gotta swallow. I valued you highly, I put you on top, gave you currency, a trust that chose you to drop. Bankruptcy of the heart, yeah, I'm totally broke, while you treat my devotion like a casual chore. Every tear down my cheek is a debt that I pay for believing the words that you used to say. I'm paying interest on the love that expired, man, I'm just so broken, I'm just so life's so tired. Drinking cheap wine from a plastic cup, crying expensive tears, cause I can't give up. I spent all my love on a phantom heart. heartbreak is playing this game. And the worst part is knowing what I actually lost. I gave you my youth without counting the cost. I bought into the lie, invested my all. Now I'm sitting in the kitchens watching the wall. You were a luxury I couldn't afford. Left me emotionally blank and completely ignored. This cheap alcohol is hitting me slow, but the memory of you is a devastating blow. I weep for the time that I can't get back, for the pieces of me that I can no longer track. You walked away wealthy with all of my affection, left me in the dark with a broken connection. High price for lesson I didn't want to learn, watching everything we built just completely burn. Cheap way to go for priceless love. I gave you the sky, you gave me a shot. The bottle is empty, but the pain is still full. Drinking cheap wine from a plastic cup, crying expensive tears cause I can't give up. I spent all my love on a phantom heart. Now I'm paying the price as I fall apart. A $10 bottle to forget your name, but $1 million heartbreak is playing this game. It's closing time. The room is spinning, but the thought of you still stays perfectly still. Cheap wine, priceless pain. Drowned in heavy room, reverb, muddy sub-bass drums, rhino his slow down roll fight, depressing atmosphere. Waking up at midnight, unable to touch your face, but then the whisper started and the puzzle pieces fell, turning every happy memory into a living hell. You didn't just walk out, you left a trail of hidden truths, wasting all the promises we made back in our youth. Finding out you checked out months before you packed your bag, watching all the love we built turn to a burning rag. You told me that you needed time to find your own identity, but you were practicing your smiles for someone else's entity. The packing up was painful, yeah, it cut me to the bone, but learning who you really were left me truly alone. Because the truth is so much more than you leaving. It stopped my chest from even breathing. I could handle the goodbye, I could handle the cold, but I can't handle the deception that you let unfold. You broke my trust before you broke our home, leaving me with the reality I've never known. Yeah, the truth hurt more than you leaving. Yeah, you cooking up was summer coming, and you coming to the point of steady, and you're lonely where you with when not spit. Truly only when the truth don't matter, because the truth is so much more than leaving. It stopped my chest from even breathing. I can handle the goodbye, I can handle the cold, but I can't handle the deception that you let unfold. You broke my trust before you broke our home, leaving me with the reality I've never known. Yeah, the truth hurt more than you leaving. 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 Than you leaving. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm scrolling through the timeline, rewriting every day, realizing every single time you said that you were late. Every text you didn't answer, every time you turned away was just a little piece of us you threw into decay. I was fighting for a shadow, fighting for a ghost, defending the exact same person who hurt me the most. How do you look someone in the eyes and tell them they're your world, while watching every single flag of loyalty get furled? The exit didn't kill me, I was ready for the scar, but the revelation of your games is tearing me apart. You made me feel crazy for the doubts inside my head, but the truth is way worse than any monster under the bed. Because the truth hurts so much more than you leaving. You stopped my chest from even breathing. I could handle the goodbye, I could handle the cold, but I can't handle the deception that you let unfold. You broke my trust before you broke our home, leaving me with a reality I've never known. Yeah, the truth hurt more than you leaving. Yeah. Was any of it real, or was it all a script? Were you laughing in your mind while my spirit ripped? I would've let you go with love if you just stay real. But now there's only bitterness in everything I feel. You killed the past, you made it fade, doubted you. Mimicking a tape machine, slowing down to a stop. The 808 heartbeat slowly dies out into the rain effect. The goodbye was just a scratch, but the truth is what destroyed me.
Stay. Every time I turn my left it, then I reach out, and reality hits me. Listen.
I rolled over in the dark out of habit tonight, expecting your shoulder or your breathing so light, but my hand only met the stiff fabric of space. A freezing reminder that I've been replaced. The sheets are still wrinkled where you used to lay, like a permanent shadow that won't fade away. I buried my face in the fabric too weak. Hoping your scent was a promise you keep, but the lavender's gone, it's just empty and bare, just a hollowed out kingdom of total despair. I'm sleeping on the edge just to leave you some room, a crazy man trapped in a self-made tomb. And the winter has moved inside, there's nowhere left for my heart to hide. I'm freezing to death in the middle of June, 'cause your side of the bed is cold. Yeah, it's empty and cold. I look at the pillow that still holds a dent off the head of the person who came and went. It's crazy I caught and can't hold on to ghosts and torture the person who loves you the most. I try to move over to sleep in the middle, but solving this loneliness feels like a riddle. The space is too vast and the mattress too wide. I'm a shipwreck survivor washed up with the tide. You took all your clothes, left the hangers all bare, but you left all this heavy regret in the air. I'm staring at the ceiling till the sun starts to rise, with tears drying up at the edge of my eye. And the winter has moved inside, there's nowhere left for my heart to hide. I'm freezing to death in the middle of June, 'cause your side of the bed is cold. Yeah, it's empty and cold. I kept my eyes closed for an hour this morning, just pretending you were still there, pretending you're just going to get a glass of water. But the fabric doesn't lie. It's freezing, you're really gone, just a cold space where forever you should be. Just a cold space there for me. Oh. 'Cause slow it down for me one time. I'm still trapped in the echo of us, but you're already gone. Listen. Check the timestamps on my phone, they still point to you. I was planning out all winners, buying tickets for two, while I was holding your hand, thinking we were bulletproof. You were rewriting your script, hiding away the truth. It's crazy how you can sleep right next to someone's chest and never hear the quiet way they're packing up the rest of their love or their time, leaving nothing but the ghost. I was giving you my all when you needed the most, but your heart was already out the door, shoes tied. I was staring at the future, you were looking aside. I caught you smiling at your screen, thought it was something I said, but you were building up a bridge to cross over my head. And I was still fighting a war that you already won. I was still warming my hands in the light of our sun, but the fire was out, the shadows just grew. Yeah, you moved on before I even knew. Oh, you moved on before I knew. It only took a week for you to change your status online. Well, I'm sitting in the dark trying to fix the timeline. Like, when did the forever turn to hope you do well? When did I heaven turn to my personal hell? Did you rehearse the break of speech while I was making you laugh? Did you delete me in your mind before we split it in half? See, that's the part that hurts the most, it's the invisible shift. You made me feel like losing you was some kind of a gift for your new life, your new guy, your new brand new start. Well, I'm sweeping up the pieces of my shattered apart. You didn't even give me time to brace for the fall. You just pulled a rug out, left me staring at the wall. And I was still fighting a war that you already won. I was still warming my hands in the light of our sun, but the fire was out, the shadows just grew. Yeah, you moved on before I even knew. They say closure comes with time, but time just feels like a weapon when I'm left behind. How do you unlove someone in the dark? How did you erase every single mark while I was still carrying the torch? Before I knew, you already gone. New names, new places, and I'm still sitting in the room we built, drowning in the echo. Yeah. Heavy reverb, pitch shifted, drowning subway. Slow down, lo-fi, the pencil line this week. I watched your taillights fade into the midnight gray. You didn't slow down, you didn't have a thing to say. No final warning, no I'm sorry, no closing speech. Just pulling away from the life that we used to reach. I stood on the driveway, the cold air hitting my skin. Wonder exactly where the ending was supposed to begin. You closed the car door, and that was the final sound of every single plan we made crashing to the ground. It's the silence that kills me, the way you just drove away like our 3 whole years were just a game you didn't want to play. Not even a glance in the rearview mirror to see me cry. You just stepped on the gas and let our forever die. And you left without looking back. Left me standing in the dark on a broken track. Didn't even check to see if I was falling apart, or if the pressure of the goodbye would stop my heart. Yeah, you just kept driving, fading in a black car. You left without looking back. The voice grows more desperate, bleeding emotion, but keeping that low. Late night rap cadence. Now your closet is empty, but your ghost is still in the room. I'm sitting on the floorboards, wrapped up in the gloom. How do you erase a person in a fraction of a second? How did I become a burden that you couldn't reckon? I'm replaying the moment, searching for a single sign. Did you check your mirrors? Did our eyes align? But there was no hesitation, no sudden pump of the brakes. Just a cold-blooded exit, ignoring all our mistakes. You gave up on us like it was easy to do, like it didn't hurt your soul to turn me into you. I'm stuck in the slow-mo, frozen where I stand, holding on to the memories of a ghost who let go of my hand. Let's start letting go. See if I was falling apart, or if the pressure of the goodbye would stop my heart. Yeah, you just kept driving, fading in a black hole. Oh, you left without looking back. Did you feel a thing when you crossed the county line? Did you turn the radio up to drown out my mind? If you look back once, I would have run for miles, but you kept your eyes straight, trading my tears for your smiles. You didn't even hesitate. You just let it fade. You just let it fade. Slow bitch swells, distant vinyl crackle, and a conversational, heavy-hearted rat, though. It didn't happen overnight, you know. It was just gradual, like watching a fire turn to ash. We didn't even fight at the end. Listen. We stayed together, but we started living miles apart. Sleeping in the same bed, keeping secrets in the dark. No more how was your day, no more kissing on the cheek. Just two ghosts sharing space, barely speaking for a week. I watched the warmth drain slowly out of your eyes, replaced by polite nods and quiet heavy sighs. We used to talk about forever on the kitchen floor. Now we just apologize when we bump into the door. It's the heaviest silence that our heart can never hold, when the hands you used to burn for are suddenly ice cold. We didn't break a glass, we didn't scream or make a scene. We just let the fire die right there on the screen. We watched the colors fade to gray, drifting further out every single day. No bitter words, no push or shove. We just woke up one morning and we stopped calling it love. And we stopped calling it love. Used to light up my face. No looking at your contact just feels out of place. We became master actors, putting on a cheap show, faking every single smile just so nobody would know. But the the truth is a shadow that you can't really hide. We were drowning in the comfort of a slow turning tide. I stay because I loved who you used to be back then, and you stayed out of habit hoping it would click again. But you can't force a heartbeat when the chest is already dead, and you can't fix a framework with things left unsaid. We became two strangers who knew each other's flaws, a tragic little ending to a beautiful applause. And we watched the colors fade to gray, drifting further out every single day. No bitter words, no push or shove. We just woke up one morning and we stopped calling it love. And we stopped calling it love. I think the saddest part is that I don't even know the exact day it changed. We went from I can't live without you to past the salt. We just gave up and let it slip away. No tears came.